Hey everybody, Shane Perry here. I just did a live video and wanted to really encourage people. If you missed the live video, I wanted to share some things with you, kind of a different perspective. You know, I know this is a time where everybody's talking about fear and they're talking about faith and they're talking about all this kind of stuff, but I want to kind of deal with things from a different perspective. I want to let you know that when you're in a period of social distancing, if I can be real with you, I actually social distance all the time. I spend a lot of time by myself, and I do this on purpose because I do it for self-reflection. I want to deal with myself. I want to deal with my life as it is, and I want to deal with dark shadows and issues, and because I really am a person that wants to be free. And I was reading Galatians 5:1 today. It says, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ has made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage." And so I was really looking at this like, that's the kind of person that I am. I really want to be free. And I believe we can take this time where we're social distancing and some of us are in quarantine and isolation, and you can really take this time. Yeah, you can watch the Netflix and I'm doing all that stuff. I'm enjoying my life. I've been watching old national championship football games and old Auburn Glory Day clips from 2010 and 2013. But beyond that, I'm doing what I always do, and I'm taking the time to examine my life because I really want to be free. And what I kept hearing today when I was praying and meditating is that so many of us are entangled. And I believe that God is really using this time to allow us to get untangled from some things, like untangled from the cares and the worries of life, untangled from all of the stuff that we got going on in our jobs and our businesses, and kind of get ourselves free and get reconnected with God. This is a time period where we can really get reconnected. In fact, stand fast in the liberty. This word liberty is a powerful word. One translation means a license or ability to do as one pleases. This is so freeing. Wouldn't it be amazing to be in a position mentally, spiritually, financially, where you could really be the person that you want to be, that you could truly be authentic? I was thinking about this quote from Socrates today, and I want to make sure I pull it up right here. The unexamined life is not worth living. What a powerful thought. Socrates was saying that when you live a life that's unexamined, you actually live a life of bondage, and you're not in this liberty that Paul is saying in Galatians. And I want you to be free. I want you to be free to enjoy your life. And you have to be able to untangle yourself from certain things in your life to be able to truly be free. And so I believe that once we get free financially, once we get free mentally, once we get free spiritually and emotionally, we can truly enjoy our lives on a greater level. And I'm telling you, the way you do this is you got to go deep within. You got to be willing to deal with the things that you would rather ignore. All right, let me go a little further with that. So what are some of the things that we need to deal with? He said, be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Now, I always taught that this meant not to be entangled with the things from your past that you've been set free from. And definitely that's a part of the connotation. But as you really deal with this word entangled in the Greek, it really means to set oneself against or to hold a grudge, which is a powerful thought. What he's really saying is take the time to deal with the areas of unforgiveness in your life. And I know this is not a popular message right now, but I'm telling you, if you want to really make the most out of this time that you have, start to untangle yourself from areas of unforgiveness. And these are the three areas that you need forgiveness in. One, you need to forgive everybody that's ever hurt you. You may not be able to go to them personally because sometimes people don't even realize what they've done to you. I've experienced that in my life. But you got to forgive them and you got to let it go. The second thing you need to do, and this could be first, is you got to get all the areas where you feel like you need God to forgive you. Stop playing these stories out in your mind and allow God to forgive you for the things that you've done wrong in your past and where you've strayed off the path. And then finally, and probably just as important as the other two, is you have to forgive yourself. It is so liberating when you forgive yourself. I want to see you be free. And the way you do it is forgive people who have hurt you. Seek forgiveness for the things that you've done wrong, both with God and with people, And then the power of forgiving yourself, it can truly set you free. Alexander Hamilton. Let me check it and make sure. I looked it up just for that. Oh, Alexander Pope. I knew it was Alexander Pope, not Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Pope said, to err is human, to forgive is divine. You're gonna make mistakes. People are gonna hurt you. People are gonna do things to hurt you. It's gonna happen. It's a part of life. But to forgive people is divine. To forgive yourself is divine. To seek forgiveness for getting off the path is divine. I am so grateful that God didn't leave me when I strayed off course. And I know people want to be super deep and act like they got it all together. I have strayed off course a bunch of times, multiple times, more times than I can count. But I'm so grateful that God stood there with his arms open up wide and said, I got you. And every once in a while, I'll just stop and say, Lord, I thank you that you didn't leave me where I was. Thank you. I've strayed off the path and been preaching to other people. I've strayed off the path. But God always brought me back. And I'm so glad to be in union with God and in connection with God. And I want you to feel that in your life. So get yourself untangled from all the worries and cares that you've been carrying around. Get yourself untangled from unforgiveness, both of people, with God, and then and the unforgiveness that you have for yourself. You got to get yourself free from all of that. Okay, that's what I shared on my live video. And I hope you guys watching this today, that this would really touch your heart. It's just another perspective on how to change. And some people have asked me, I've never done this in the history of any of my videos, because I sell products and then, I make money in other ways with other businesses. But some people have said they want to sow into me. They've sent me messages. My Cash App is $JS Perry Cali. JS Perry Cali, C-A-L-I. If you want to sow a seed, I would really appreciate it. And I believe that it will bless your life. If not, that's fine too. It's all good. I just want to see you get yourself free. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Talk to you again soon.